Okay, so now we have something that almost looks like a game. I think it'd be more interesting if there were more balls going all over the place, and maybe sticking a timer and a score thing. So let's do that. I think what I'll do is also I'm gonna, because my bouncing when they touch each other, my on touching stuff here. Oh yeah, for the targets, my on touching, just changing the X. So that's not necessarily what I want to happen when I hit another sprite. In fact, I think for now, what I'll do is just comment this out and just pass for now. Just not do anything. Just let them go through each other or whatever. Except if the hunter catches them, then they're going to be eliminated. But because I want to add a bunch more and have the hunter kind of get rid of them. So let's start out with like 10. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, I gotta be careful about this, don't I? New horizontal target. So I'm creating targets. If I'm creating 10 targets, then this X positions stuff is not that great, is it? So what I'll do is instead of creating a new horizontal target, I'll just create a new target. So where do I just want to do this one. This new target just, puts them in random places. So copy, and where do I create all my targets? Right here. There we go. Now I got a bunch of these guys. I can run around and like that. Okay. And now let me stick in a timer. So remember we talked about timers a while ago. Let's look them up in the docs again here. I think I have. Yeah. So what does it tell us about timer? So we have to do create timer and a timer start. And let's do a blinking text example. Sometimes looking at an example really helps. So and we set a timer handler too, so that makes sense. So we need to create a timer with an interval and a timer handler. So if we want, so 1 second is 1,000 intervals, right? Because it's milliseconds. And we have to start the timer as well as the frame. Okay, so and then what is the time handler? So the time handler will just increment our time counter, let's say. So we need to create a timer and start the timer. So I'm going to copy this part. Where did we say? Oh, here. So create a frame. Let's create the timer after we create the frame. And the timer interval, we'll just make that 1,000. And the timer handler we have to make, don't we? So let's see, where are event handlers? Might as well just call it timer handler. Event handler. So we have a drawing handler, and we have a timer handler. Let me look at the example again. Oops, wrong example. Let's see. The timer handler doesn't get any parameters. So let's just have a global setup that's going to be our time plus equals 1. Okay. And that's going to be a global. Let's start it out at 0, right? What am I doing? What did I call it? Yeah, just time, right? Time starts out at 0. And why don't we use that this if running thing in here too? Let's just add to the timer if we're running. So let me paste it in. So that way we start out at time 0, but the timer doesn't start going until we click the go button. So let's see, and then so the timer is basically updating itself. So we just really need to worry about drawing it when it's time to draw stuff. So if running update, and we'll draw that, and then we're gonna have to on the canvas draw some text, right? So we got canvas, and then how do we draw text? Let's see, canvas, draw handler, draw text. So here's how we draw text. So it's canvas, draw text, point, font size, font color. Oh, here's, okay, so text point, the point is where we're going to draw it, right? The point is a 2-element tuple or a list of screen coordinates representing the lower left-hand corner of where to write the text. So we're going to write it at a certain place. Let's just copy all of this, and then we'll figure out what all the individual pieces need to be. So canvas, draw text. So the text is going to be the time, but that's got to be as a string. So we have to say string time. The point, let's make that be like, well, we got, let's say, let's make it up in the, like the upper left-hand corner. So we'll make it, and if we want to leave room for the height of the font, so let's make it like, I don't know, let's make it like 20 in and like 45 down, something like that. You know, actually, you know what we should do is make this be a string that's like something like this, plus the string time. And then the font size, we'll make that be 20, and the font color, we'll make that be red, say. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Oh. What did I do here? Bad input in line 210, 45. Oh, what did I misread here? Text point, font size, font color. So text point, oh, no comma. Okay, so it displays 0. Oh, did I press go? Let me try that again. Yeah, I press go, and it's not updating. So let's see. Oh, did I say timer start? No. Timer start. Okay, so let's see. And it is called timer, right? Yeah, timer equals that, yeah. Let's see if that does it. There it goes. Timer 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we'll do a score one in the next video.